So I don't know about you, but for me, bathing my animals is quite the process. The reason for that is I have two rather large dogs. I have an old English bulldog who weighs about 80 pounds and a Danish puppy who is approaching 120 at this point. And getting them into the tub and getting them clean, it's a bit of a struggle, especially considering they both hate baths. But to make that process a bit more fun for them and a bit more long lasting as far as the bath time schedule goes, we always use pet bombs, and that's what we are making today. But before we get into that, I'm Mrs. Soap and Clay. Let's make stuff. How's it going, Sudsers? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for joining us for another round of 365 days of soap. Now today we are making pet bath bombs. So not really soap, but this is something that you can make from home, or you can, pick them up at the website as well if, the maker thing is not your bag. But with the pet bath bomb, we really do want to pay attention to a number of factors that are going to really influence a dog specifically's skin and coat. So in these bath bombs, we make sure to include a lot of ingredients that are really, really skin loving for dogs specifically. So we have red clay, we obviously have the baking soda, which is a natural deodorizer. We have colloidal oatmeal, which is very gentle and soothing and helps out with itching and other sort of relief like that. We have hempseed oil, which helps out with bug bites. And we also have a very soothing essential oil. We're using chamomile today. Now there is a bit of a process as far as how you incorporate the ingredients. So we're going to step by step this batch today with you. Let's go. So today we are focusing on our favorite furry friends. And yeah, I know I've already said it. Whatever, it bears repeating because I like alliteration. And we are making pet bath bombs, specifically dog bath bombs. Now, we are focusing with this on all things that you want, your dog to, have or not have, as the case may be. And all of the ingredients included in this guy are going to be for, the detoxifying of the skin, the softening of the coat, the relieving of itchiness, the helping out with, moisture and any sort of skin conditions. We are using baking soda, which, we know it's an anti-smeller, and it also helps soften a dog's coat and does all that jazz. Also helps with inflammation and itchiness. We also have epsom salts in there, same sort of reason, but also really great for the older puppies because that is good for joint pain. We have also put in oatmeal. Now, you gotta be careful with oatmeal, right? I have been told that some dogs are actually allergic to oatmeal. So if your dog is one of them, you should definitely, not use any products that have oatmeal in them. But as far as oatmeal is concerned for dogs that, do not have oatmeal allergies, it's really great for, anti-itch, it's anti-inflammatory, it's calming, it helps heal the skin. Oatmeal's great. And for the clay that we also put in, we put in a red clay for this. Now, red clay is actually really good for insect bites and, inflammation and stuff like that. So during this time of the year, when our pups are outside more often, exploring and doing the thing, they definitely, need the help with the insect bites. And what else did we put in? Oh, the hempseed oil. The hempseed oil is great, yeah. So hempseed oil is really good for sort of skin conditions, right? And so you're looking at whether you have your eczema or your dry nose or doggy dandruff. Hempseed oil is really, really effective with that, as well as moisturizing the coat and the skin, really. And you do have to be careful with dog skin. Their pH is quite a bit different than ours. And so you can't just put, you know, any random thing on your pups, because it can end up exacerbating, you know, problems. But this particular batch and these pet bombs, they are specifically formulated to, you know, help and not harm, which is, you know, a good thing. And the essential oil that we use in this, because a lot of dogs can be sensitive to a lot of different essential oils, and the essential oil we use in this, hi Penny, hi. My pup just came in. This is Penelope, so you might hear her, you know, snarfling. She is my Daniff, and she is 9 months old, and I'll probably put a picture of her in because she's cute. Yeah, anyway, we are using chamomile for the scent with this. Bye, Penny. Because chamomile is really good to sort of ease, you know, itchy and irritated skin, and it really helps out with as far as, well, I mean, the itchiness and everything goes, but also has a calming effect too. And so that sort of paired with hempseed oil, it's kind of a slam dunk for you know, pet bath bombs. Now, for these particular bath bombs, we put them in, you know, these silicone molds here, and then we sell them in packs. They're like 5 packs for, you know, the pet bath bombs. And each of those bath bombs is good for, you know, 1 small to medium-sized dog, right? So I don't have small to medium-sized dogs. I have very, very large dogs. So I put in to their bath probably 2 or 3 of these guys into their bath. And, you know, kind of what I do, I mean, it's properly, they're in their tub doing their thing, and I use the tub water in a cup or whatever and pour it over their skin to get them wet before I do their shampoo and everything. We also make, you know, pet shampoo, but that's, you know, that's a different thing entirely. But yeah, no, my dogs, they love this, and they come out smelling amazing, and they look all, you know, clean and healthy and awesome, which is good. And I haven't had any issues with anything like, you know, pet dandruff, which is something that bulldogs, I have an English bulldog, an Old English, and he's a senior, so he's an old English. Yeah, I haven't had any issues with any sort of dandruff or anything with him, and that's something that, you know, Old English bulldogs are kind of prone to experience. And it also did help out with his dry nose, also something that's pretty common with Old English bulldogs. And for Penny, you know, she's a young pup. You know, she's a big pup. She's, you know, 100 and lots of pounds at this point, but, you know, she's a pup. So her coat is still very soft and beautiful, and it's, you know, stayed that way. And I'd like to think that giving her these nice, luxurious self-care baths have something to do with that, but I honestly don't know, because this is the first time I've ever actually had a puppy. Can you tell I really like talking about my puppy? Like, what do we make? We're making something. We're doing the thing. Oh yeah, cool. Right, bath bombs. Yeah, dog, but dog. And yeah, so again, with formulations for pet bath bombs, we'll go back to the essential oil thing because I totally got sidetracked earlier when Penny came in. A lot of essential oils are actually toxic to dogs, so you do have to watch what you use and what you put into your dog's bath, or, you know, give to them topically, or have them ingest, or, you know, whatever. And chamomile is one that is completely safe to use, so that's the one that we use for, you know, pet bath bombs, to make sure that you don't have any weird side effects with your dog, because that's heartbreaking, you know. And in a lot of ways, for us anyway, our dogs are legit family members, and we treat them and their skin and everything as well as we treat our own. And yeah, that's the thing with pet bath bombs. There's not a lot to it except for the recipe formulation, which a lot of thought's put into that, but the actual, you know, molding and mixing and everything, it's pretty stock standard bath bomb recipe. And yeah, there they are. They're gonna cure up overnight, and then they will be dry and firm and ready to be packaged tomorrow. Super simple, right? Yeah. So many awesome skin and coat loving ingredients go into the pet bath bombs, and, you know, for good reason. Again, my dogs, they probably only get a bath about once a month because they hate the bath so much. And then also, you're really not supposed to bathe your dogs too terribly much, or it can impact their skin's pH. But when we do use these pet bath bombs, they smell delightful, they have a great soft coat, and they relieves them of all the itching and the dry nose and the sort of things that tend to plague the bully breeds. So as far as I'm concerned, this makes it a really winning contribution to the bath. If you're interested in the pet bath bombs, you can find them on the website at soapandclay.com. You can find me on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And yeah, thanks for being here today. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel, do the thing. We really appreciate it. It's, you know, helping us grow and becoming like real YouTubers. I'm a YouTuber now. Fun. And yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with us for another day of 365 days of soap, and I will see you tomorrow.